before this, I was thinking about putting on an Arsenal top for the video, but I just I couldn't find the strength to do it. I'm just so disappointed and saddened and depressed, and all these sad emotions have filled me up because we bottled top four. That's what happened. We completely bottled it. I'm not even surprised. We were front runners for like the past 2 months for top four. We had games in hand. We were celebrating. Oh, we have games in hand. We're about to play Crystal Palace, Southampton, and Brighton. And then we just bottled it. Lost those 3 games. We win 2 games we shouldn't have, or 3 games we shouldn't have. And then it was just like, oh, cancels out. We're still there. We got 3 games remaining. Well, we beat Leeds, and then we have 3 games remaining. Tottenham, Newcastle, Everton. We have 4-point cushion. It's all good. We get embarrassed by Tottenham, which I don't blame us. I blame the referee on that one. But then we have from the 4-point cushion to a 1-point cushion. It's like, all right, we have to be a 14th place team and a 16th place team, and we're fighting for top 4. So if we win these 2 games, it's done and dusted. We're not asking for too much. It's just 2 games that we could easily win, and we should win, and then we go and lose to Newcastle and get, not only lose, but we get absolutely outclassed. Halftime, 70% possession for Newcastle. It genuinely looked like Newcastle was fighting for Champions League football, and we had nothing to play for. That's what it looked like. Looked like we had nothing. If we won or lost, we wouldn't move on the table. We got nothing to play for. We're just there for the check. But in reality, it was the other way around. Newcastle lost or won, nothing happened. We needed to win, and we couldn't do that. And I'm just disappointed in that one. I do completely just blame Arteta. I blame the players. I blame the ability to stay fit. I blame us not making a move on January, because it's kind of ironic. The second goal comes from the guy who we were going to sign in January, but said, no, never mind. Newcastle, you can have him in there. This guy absolutely just played a hell of a game in our face against a midfield that he was the best midfielder on the pitch, clearly, and shows that we should have just pulled the trigger and signed him, and we would definitely be having top 4 right now if we would have signed Bruno Guimaraes, but I'm not even surprised. What can you do in these situations, man? You just watch and just be depressed, because that's what happened to me. I was depressed. 2-0 and just absolutely outclassed. And it saddens me because I know since Thomas Partey got hurt, Tierney got hurt, these 2 guys, if they were in the lineup, we definitely get top 4. But, they don't have the ability to stay fit. Last season they had injuries. This season they had injuries. What, next year's going to be injuries? I think that's when you look into the transfer window and you're like, you know what? We need guys who can step up when they're not here. I know El Neni and Xhaka played well against, they had a little good run of games when it was Chelsea, Man United, West Ham, Leeds, and then it went and it showed the lack of class. It definitely showed the lack of class. But I don't know. It's depressing. We should have Champions League football, but I don't know. And then there's going to be those Arsenal fans that are going to be like, well, Norwich beats Tottenham and we beat Everton. We get Champions League football. There's still hope. No. It's the hope that kills you. There's no way. Even if Norwich were to beat Spurs, Arsenal, I have no confidence in them beating Everton, who are fighting relegation. No confidence whatsoever for that to happen. And right now, I'm already thinking we have Europa League football. That's what it is. Even though I would rather finish 8th place again and have no European football and try to go for Champions League again. Because that's just what I think. Because I think Europa League and Conference League are a joke, and there's no reason of being in those competitions. I want to be in the Champions League. I don't want to think about Europa League. I don't want to think about Conference League. I want Champions League year in and year out. I want that to be the normal. I want to be where City is. I want to be where Liverpool is. I want to be where Chelsea is now that they got a new owner. Not before they had a new owner, but I want to be one of those 3 clubs. I want to be where they're at. I don't want to be where Man United is, where West Ham is, where these mid teams. I want to be with the big boys. That's what I want to do. But it seems like we just lack I don't know. I don't know what we lack. We lack everything. Probably the experience, because we do have a lot of inexperience. We got Edu, who's inexperienced. We got Arteta, who's inexperienced. We got a lot of inexperienced players who capitulate under pressure like they just did. Yes, we do have a couple leaders who did step up, but I don't know. We had a couple. I'm not gonna lie. I want to give props to Xhaka, who I genuinely have hated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say hated for the past year or two, with all the mistakes and all the shenanigans he's been off to, in his time in Arsenal. But this season, he really stepped up when we most needed him to, with Party out. So I think Xhaka, he deserves to be here next year. And I think he's been the player of the last 6 games. I think he's genuinely been class. And he's been wonderful to watch. Wonderful. I'm going to say that, yeah. He's been great, and I just want to apologize to Xhaka if he sees this, because I was your biggest hater, but now I think you're cool. But yeah, it's atrocious, and he was completely right with his interview saying that this team lacks balls and all this stuff, because it's true. You see Tavares and Cedric, and you see all this capitulation from these guys, who I understand, Tavares is kind of young. He's like 22. And then we got Cedric, who is a veteran, but I don't think he's ever really fought him for top 4 like that. But I don't know. I wish we got top 4. I was really hoping we were going to see Arsenal in the Champions League. And I hope to see at least next season, where before they change the Champions League format and basically ruin a good thing that we have going on in the Champions League, because it's basically perfect right now, and they're going to change it, and it's just going to be horrible, and I hope it backfires and they change it back. But I really hope to see Arsenal back in the Champions League before they do that. And it was a 2-year window that we have, and now we just lost out on 1 year, so now it's all or nothing. Talking about all or nothing, that documentary is going to be crazy. I'm probably going to watch, even though I really don't want to watch, but I'll get into that in another video. But I really don't want to watch now. I thought if they got top 4, I would really watch it. I'd be excited, even buy the premium or whatever you got to buy, the Prime, Amazon Prime. But I'm probably going to find a different way to watch it without paying. But we'll see. We'll see. Just because they didn't get top 4. And I don't want to be depressed, paying for depression, watching my depression. But anyways, leave a comment down below if you think Arsenal have any chance of beating Tottenham, or we got European football like I think, that we just got Europa League and it's done. Over. Done. But anyways, please like and subscribe to try to help me out with my depression that I'm fighting as an Arsenal fan. Please have pity for me. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.